this is Luciani. I am here to give you your weekly spiritual advice. Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. If you are here for the first time, click subscribe and check me out. I decided to have some singing bowls in the background so that I could just get some really cool uploads and downloads within self to channel this energy that I'm pulling for you guys, okay? So let's get right into it. So spirit guides, ancestors, creators. What are Leo's messages for the week of January 21st, 2019? What are Leo's spiritual messages for this week? All right. So there's definitely a celebration here. And it came from the fact that you guys might be newly single. Some of you guys have really just started manifesting organizations and dutifulness, and you guys are really like looking at life in such a beautiful naturalistic way. And you had to really cut somebody out who was very narrow minded, really stubborn, selfish, really just didn't, I guess, love you the way you would like to be loved. And with the Four of Swords here in the reverse, again, there's some sort of defeat that you feel like you really had to go through, or not defeat, but rather challenge that was here. Um, but there's definitely an increase here available for you guys. But again, it seems like it's a up and down thing. It's like you guys get increases and you're fine, but because you're dealing with someone who's very narrow-minded and stubborn, and there's obstacles, but at the same time there's increases, but at the same time it's just a lot of defeat in it, and you're just like this king of wands energy, like, I still have to be noble, I have to still be honorable, I still have to like really keep my balance. And you might even be going deeper within yourself at this present time because of someone's lack of sensitivity and love and compassion that you're desiring. Because and they're very immature, very emotionally immature. So you really just fighting. So let's get right into it, y'all. I just kind of want to do that because I like to see how energies just really sync up. It's just so cool how they all sync up. No matter what spread, what pool I do, is the message is always there. All right, so there's definitely a fear of change coming out in the beginning of the week. You're feeling some sort of like, should I make this decision? Should I change my life around for the better? Can I do that? And the answer really, how I guess the point of reference is the fact that you really feel like there's some sort of attachment. There's maybe attachment issues that could be here, or someone is just refusing to learn some lessons in life. And with the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, there's someone who's just doesn't really consider your feelings. Um, for others of you guys, this is kind of like you're dealing with something very dishonest and also like really immoral. Someone's really immoral or just really dishonest. And with this King of Swords energy here in the reverse, um, again, somebody is really cruel, very cruel, dishonest, immoral, very barbaric, like, and someone's just refusing to change. how they are. And with the Nine of Cups energy in your future sector, you're just looking for joy. You're just looking for some sort of joy, some sort of material success, victories, and well-beings, and physical satisfaction, and physical health and of that nature. And you might be up in the air. You guys might be feeling up in the air, like maybe, hmm, there's joy in physical health here. Maybe you guys are really focused on physical health at this present time, but you are really, it's one of, it's a couple of ways how you can read this energy. This is either work related, where you're feeling like your business partner or someone as a colleague or a superior, they're really dishonest and cruel, and all you just want to do is get along, and they aren't changing, and now you're up in the air with like, should I leave, should I stay? Others of you guys, this could be a relationship where, again, refusing to change their behaviors of being very cruel and barbaric and dishonest and immoral. They're not really sensitive. They're very insensitive. And again, it's just like what's needed here is like just a beautiful energy of success and victories and some sort of satisfaction. Somebody, others of you guys might be dealing with someone that you really don't really like, but it's a short future. It's some sort of assuredness. It's an assuredness, but at the same time, they are very, 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 very getting on under your skin. And you're ambivalent. You're like really going back and forth in your mind, like, what should I do? Others of you guys are really fearing of change out of this situation, and you can experience joy, physical happiness, attainment, but you're not leaving something behind. You're not learning a lesson behind either being this energy of cruelty and barbaric and immoral and dishonest and not sensitive, or someone is doing this towards you, whether it's family, work related, business projects, creativity, pursuits, or loved ones, children, parents, whatever this is for you, because this is just a general reading. So you go into this Five of Wands in the reverse. And the Five of Wands here in the reverse is kind of, again, some kind of new opportunity, guys. You might even be coming into some sort of compromise after dealing with heavy, cruel, dishonest energy. You might just come into some sort of compromise. And your spirit advice is saying, listen, time for action, Leo. Time for action. Whatever the case is, get started on some of your creative pursuits, because this is with the Empress here. There is creative manifestations. She's Yemiya in Yoruba, but for traditional, we'll use the Empress, but anyway, she's creative manifestation. She's the epitome of divine femininity. And divine femininity is definitely a creative force, no matter if you're a man or a dude, or a man or a girl. Going into that creative space and making shit happen is your spirit advice. Get to action, whatever that action must be, because you definitely have the juice. You have the juice. That's what I just thought. I'm gonna name this video "You Have the Juice," because we're reflecting on, again, loss, some sort of loss of inheritance for some of you guys are reflecting on in your subconscious mind. Maybe you were like subconsciously thinking, oh my God, I already have like an assured victory, an assured relationship, an assured job position, an assured family structure, but it is not at all great in this situation. Someone's extremely cruel, extremely barbaric, extremely overbearing, extremely narrow-minded, extremely immature, extremely dishonest, extremely dismoral. But there's a sure bet. So you're ambivalent to both of them. And there's compromises that can obviously be made, but you definitely are reflecting on, damn, if I leave or whatever the case is, I'm at a huge loss. And with the chariot here in the reverse, as what can change over time or what will just be transmuted is excuse me, is the fact that yeah, you're really feeling like there's some sort of collapse. Somebody had some sort of unethical victory, and you're like really looking for some sort of revenge from it. I think that someone's treating you in a real fucked up way, and you really can't leave them because it's like a sure bet. And if you do leave, or whatever the case is, you're at a loss, and you're just like, oh my God, this is such a corny ass victory of like what I think I have isn't really a victory. Oh man, that's interesting. And you guys are just in these repeated cycles, repeated, not really, not saying you guys aren't learning a lesson, but you guys might have to really take action and really change your life in a way that's really dynamic for y'all and really going after creative pursuits. Because with the Six of Wands here next to your spirit advice, it's there's definitely successes and increases and and everything else that you want is here for y'all if you just really follow your creative paths and take action towards them. There's definitely advances. That is a well, traditionally with the Six of Wands here, this is like a creative energy already. It's advancement in the arts, advancement in entertainment world. Um, so and there has to be some kind of compromise that you might have to run into because whatever you're going through, it is unethical. It's like an unethical win. It's like an unethical win because the energy you got to deal with is ridiculous. Oh Lord. Looking from this energy here, it's just like they are not going to change, Leo. They're not. With the world card at the point of reference, no matter what you try to compromise with them, no matter what you try to create successes and wins for them, no matter what type of creative forces that you guys have, they are not at all. Oh shoot, that just fell out my hand. Excuse me. Yeah, with the ten of Earth in reverse. Yep, you, again, the ten of Pentacles came out here in reverse at the same time. So you guys are really feeling like, oh my God, if I move away from this type of energy, I'm gonna be at a loss, a huge loss. And with the two of air here, there's a lack of balance. Somebody is really unbalancing the hell out of you guys. And with the Tower card in the reverse, you're like extremely confused. You are extremely, extremely confused about this. It's like, again, it's just like a level of sadness here because it's like, man, what do I do? What do I really do? Um, from some of you guys, you make the wrong decision and because you're making that wrong, because you the fear of losing whatever abundance you believe you have with somebody or again, this could be a job, this could be anything, even with itself, even abundance. You know what I mean? We think we're going to lose by leaving something behind. You make a wrong decision. You take the wrong path, or you might be feeling like you took the wrong path, and you feeling really imprisoned, oppressed, because you're like you don't want to leave something behind. You're ambivalent to it, but you keep making the wrong decision and it's keeping you in this cycle with this cool ass person that you feel oppressed and imprisoned to. Wow. Y'all, if this don't resonate with you, please don't even comment. But if it resonate with you guys, like it and all that. This is just a general reading. Everything is not gonna resonate with you. Ooh, wow. Y'all, I'm sorry. But this energy is just too much the same because the world card came out here and this is your overall energy, the world in the reverse. You guys are fearing change. You're fearing some sort of change. You're not learning some kind of lesson and it's leaving y'all for broke. It's leaving you disharmonious and it's leaving you oppressed. For some of you guys, this is a relationship that you are that's no longer serving your highest and greatest good. It's not giving you spiritual attainment, the joy, the physical well-being of self. It's just too cruel and dishonest it's cruel. It's all of these different energies and it's keeping you in a cycle because they're not going to change. They're not going to change and it's leaving you're even feeling oppressed by your job, oppressed and imprisoned by your relationships, oppressed by family matters that are going on, that someone is losing their inheritance or you didn't get the cut of the pie because someone passed on and it's just leaving you like, wow, man. Or you made the wrong decision and the lawyer and they really screwed you over. I don't know. This could go so many ways. I would have to do specific readings for y'all. But for the most part, guys, you guys cannot fear change. It's okay. You got increases here for y'all if you just decide to follow your own passions and creative forces. Okay? Thank y'all so much for coming to the channel. I'll see y'all next week. Take care. Bye.